4. 1, 2, 3. Thought I was going to clap again, eh? No. Here in front of me, I have the September 3rd edition of the News newspaper. In it, you will find an advertisement for the post of principal of the St. Vincent Boys Grammar School. I found it very interesting that one of the requirements that applicants must have is a working knowledge of the education legislation. And I thought, that's interesting. Somebody somewhere thought that if you want to be the principal of a secondary school, you should have a knowledge of education legislation. And I'm sure it's not just for secondary school. And I imagine if you are perhaps heading the immigration department, you should have a working knowledge of the legislation that covers immigration. But what do you think? Do you believe that only those who are at the top should have a knowledge of the laws that govern their portfolio? Or should everybody have a knowledge of the legislation that governs the area? So for instance, if you are a teacher, can you truly say that you have a good grasp of the education legislation? And if not, do you think it is important for you to have such a knowledge? I believe that a society functions best when its members are educated on matters of law. It is not something that should be reserved for a select few, whether lawyers or otherwise, but the more informed the society is generally about law and simple legal principles, the better the society would function. So I just stopped by this evening to let you know that on October 4th at 5 p.m. I will be starting a weekly series that is geared toward educating and informing the public on simple legal matters so that we can learn together and grow together and learn more about law, from employment issues to landlord and tenant issues, real estate matters, probate, administration, family law, criminal law, you name it, we'll cover it. We'll talk about it. So what do you need to do at this juncture? You need to ensure that you are following Asbot News Network, because these videos will premiere exclusively on Asbot News Network every Monday at 5 p.m. and they will be available on all my social media platforms sometime thereafter. And so, welcome, and I look forward to seeing you on October 4th. For the first part of this series, we'll be working with this intro. Now let's roll that intro.